J'allais dire qu'il avait giclé lui.
Non.
¡Qué pelotudo!
¡Hijo de mil puta! Si sabes que se van los autos. Okamžitě, budeme to tahat ven.
On one of those trucks that was a black truck. It's the A truck of John Hunter Nemechek that has a lot of damage to the front end of that truck, as we see Dipple again into the outside wall. Sheldon Creed was going through the middle. He was going to try to get underneath Ross Chastain, and Ross realized that and started to turn down to try to block that move, and there just wasn't time, Michael, as we've been talking about. Look at
nice job by Natalie Decker. Check that out. She's going to maybe make just a little contact.
Oh, no, and Gustine is going around. Ooh, hard contact.
A big hit for Gustine, and the caution is out. How about Alex Bowman in the 88? Oh, he gets a shove. He's going to go sideways, right in front of the pack. The 48 caught up, and the 9 is caught up. The caution has come out. He got a big shove right into the front of the pack. The 42 of Kyle Larson.
Pushing the 38 around. Oh, no. One got in the back of the 24.
Wasn't a flat tire at all. It was the 24 spinning, catching the left rear of the 22.
Oh, goes the 18. The 42 collects the 17 as well. The 62 upside down. Brendan Gaughan upside down as he went back in front of the pack.
We're wrecked here, guys.
And the big one happens right at the front of the field.
This shot right here, coming right at you. Look at this 62.
As they were coming through the trial, we'll take a look at this. First, it's the 37 of Buscher.
Heavy into the inside wall, car goes airborne, and then the 96 of Kligerman joins him.
6:57, Chris McGahey. Oh, hang on, Alan. Alan Pazensky's chute came out late. That car went upside down into the wall. You saw the big fireball. Now the fuel tank on a Pro Stock car is right out in front.
Someone just touched the front on the inside. Yeah, and then everyone just collected, and it's a nasty crash there. How many have gone down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 riders. So let's just pick the piece out of it. It is, again, Yari Montoya as well. He's just running to the back of Anna Papsamoon.
Vaya Mesano que también quiere posicionarse. Chelo atravesado. Chelo atravesado. Zafa Chelo. Sí. Ay, no zafó y hay golpe. Varios autos. Qué lástima, ¿no? Vamos a Martín Verdecchia. La Bresciani, sí, se va solo Chelo Bresciani. Claro, lo que pasa es que cuando vuelve el auto, mira ahí. Ahí Montaldo intenta esquivar. Howard que zafa de nada, ¿no? Claro, lo que pasa es que, claro, para Saralegui la inquietud y atención que cambia porque Gorka Terry. ¿Y ahora qué pasó? Golpazo. Golpazo,
Ahí está. Esta es la aplicación. Y el golpe.
Fernando Curral lo engancha y va derecho a la protección. Bota el auto o va y golpea fuerte como golpeó Kuhn.
Con Vázquez.
Ahí está, se traban.
Se enganchó con Vázquez. Y ahí
claro,
se traba,
sí,
es
marcha
suave,
atrás.
muy suave.
Sí.
Arranca Costa Canaroglu lanzando ese Mosler en cabeza. Cuidado que tenemos el primer sustito de la humedad. La humedad del golpe en esta recta principal.
En cuanto pises por
bueno,
fuera.
bueno, más toques. Cuidado, es que ahora mismo tenemos
algún problema en la pista que habría que revisar.
Oh, and that looks like a car failure there. Oh, and that's a big impact for Wang Hao, and the Mercedes there, a completely innocent bystander. That is the number 6 car. That is Rainy Her.
Zu dritt nebeneinander versucht man da hinzukommen. Und da knallt schon mitten im Feld. Massenkollision.
Elle lâchera pas de toute façon. Dorian Gudelfeld.
Oh non. Et Dorian Gudelfeld. Oh, le crash. C'est terrible. Corentin est tombé.
David. Ouh, et là on a une autre voiture qui repart en tête à queue derrière et qui est percutée par Christophe Lapierre, il me semble.
Gone out there, I think it might have been, yes, Drew Mahiti getting it wrong. He won't be the first man to ever get it wrong there. And speaking of getting it wrong, look at this. That's huge. Oh, Simon Need in the Phototonics car, getting it out of shape down the back straight.
This is a big off. Oh, he gets the tyre wall. He just touches the concrete.
Yeah, that doesn't... Something's really strange there. That doesn't give me any reason why he should have crashed. Just too quick. Couldn't get it turned in.
The marshals up on the hill there enjoying that morning beer. They're onto it.
Oh, man. Got the tank slapper, got the wall on the left-hand side then. There's a nice, big, tough concrete wall on the opposite side.
It's going to feel like it's going to last for a while. So this is the Formosa one. Wow. Oh, that was a bigger impact than we saw, and that's where I was curious to know why there was so much smoke in the background, whether or not there was another car involved from previous experience. Oh, they've made contact on the run down Conrad. I was just talking them up, and they've made light contact. Edwards losing control of that car and making hard contact with the fence on the outside. Prick's trying to get the car back under control. There we go. That shows and tells the story. He's got opposite lock on, trying to catch the slide on the approach to the apex. Wasn't able to.
Vanna again from downtown. And on the outside, oh, big one. Peter Vodanovic up and over in a big way. And the Kiwi takes a wild ride through the chase.
Vanna down the inside, but look at Vodanovic in the background. So much momentum. He's missed his brake marker by the look of that. And with so much extra speed versus everybody else, clipping the back of somebody and sending him into a rollover.
It's going to be interesting to see if Sonoda can actually get his head down. Don't count out Notori either. As we see Christian Hahn all the way around, he takes out Jack Doohan.
Jack Doohan, who's gone rolling upside down, a flip. That is a very dangerous move there. Yeah, and we've seen Billy Munger has actually reclaimed 6th place even, ahead of Marino Sato. So he was able to do that as he punted the rear of his Carlin teammate, Nikolai Kjærgaard.
It could be the exit of Ascari. It is the exit of Ascari. So just loses it in the middle part of the corner, sideways off the road. Oh, that's taken a whack into the barrier, that has. Hans-Petter's got to get his foot down here, otherwise he might lose the lead. Going around the outside line, he's gone through into a lead. Is it a problem? Look at that. That's a puncture for Hans-Petter Koll on the left-hand side of the car. That's a problem. Hans-Petter Koll has a puncture. There was contact between, and Luftweiler's got a puncture as well. I think the two championship contenders both have punctures. Incredible finish to the GC Cup Open Championship. Hans-Petter Koll is in trouble with a left rear puncture, but Luftweiler has the same. This is astonishing. The Curti Porsche is going to come through and take the lead. What a conclusion to the 2019 GC Cup Europe Championship. Through goes the Curti Porsche into the lead. I do not believe this has happened on the last lap of the last race of the season. And by my calculations, it might well be enough for the championship. There is Hans-Petter Koll with damage to the left rear of the car, sparking on the ground, but Luftweiler struggling as well. What's going to happen? Is he going to make it to the flag? He may or may not do. This is nail bite. He's on the grass. Who's going to get to the flag first? I've never seen a championship like this end before. Both of the title contenders with punctures on the run to a line. There's fire from the back of a Lamborghini. What is going on? Who's going to get to the line first? It's Luftweiler or Koll. This is astonishing. Hans-Petter Koll, can he pass Nicky Luftweiler to the flag? Luftweiler's there. He's not going to get near the bank. They're going to do it in the pit lane. Who's going to win the race? I think it might be Luftweiler. No, it's going to be Hans-Petter Koll. Who's going to get it? They're both in the pit lane together. But he's Luftweiler in front. I think he is. Doesn't matter. They're not going to score points. They've just about got to the line. And I think based on what happens, that may have well just somehow given Hans-Petter Koll the title. Have you seen a more dramatic finish to a championship like that? Unbelievable.